This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com.
Hey, rolling, yay.
You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time. Recorded for Thursday, March 14th, 2019.
It's not November, anybody.
No.
Hey.
And welcome to Wasting All the Time. My name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm not confused, Cody.
And we're going to waste all of your time.
Sure there.
This is episode 311.
A podcast.
For information on this episode, check the show notes.
Oh, that was good.
Oh,
It was like
thanks.
a Wheel of Fortune before and after puzzle.
I did not think of that until the moment it happened. Hence the pause to consider.
Isn't it 411?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
Isn't there, is there a band 311?
I don't know.
Is that British information?
There's Reno 911,
Oh, okay. Huh.
which is pertinent to the discussion at hand.
This is a podcast where we do improvisatory things.
Improvisatory.
We divide them into segments for your listening organizational pleasure.
Ooh, the British Z.
The British Z.
I hate that.
We shall
It's just
kick
Z.
things off with a little segment. What goes like this?
That is a name.
Twitter shins.
Welcome to Twitter Shin Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet. We read them, you listen, something else happens, and then we move on. Gentlemen, my pundits, stop reading my other stuff. Are you ready? Are you ready for Twitter Ball Rapid Shins? See, I skipped it that time. I think Dave's going to kill me when he's number 3.
Ready?
From Jordan Dino 417 at Butcha 1969. Nice. What? Who stole orange or oranges? Sad face, monocle emoji, orange emoji. John.
Yeah, it was I who stole the oranges. Here with my monocle. Yes, I slipped in the back window and stole your oranges and twirled my mustache about, and I placed your oranges into my wicked top hat here and placed it upon my head, but they did not fall out because inside a top hat, gravity doesn't work. I don't know if you knew that. And I vanished with a swish of my cape with your oranges.
Monocle, the most devious article of clothing. Dave, rebuttal.
Hi. I was with Mr. Monocle on the evening in question, and the oranges were delicious. We made orange juice, and little creatures from the cut up rinds were lovers.
Janet keeping it real. Number 2. Or Janet. It's not, from King K. Rule at K. Rule the King. Now, usually on this segment, I don't read if they are replying to somebody. But I think after I read the tweet, it's going to be especially pertinent for you to hear to whom they were replying to. So, King K. Rule at K. Rule the King. You get tired of bees or something? Replying to at beefucker. Dave!
That's a good question. Because one time when I was allergic, I also found a bee. And it poked me And I got very tired of breathing for a while. So if you want a nap, find a beehive of friends.
Still better medical advice than essential oils. John Rebuttal!
Ah, yes, well, I do not get tired of bees because they are such a fabulous weapon to deploy when you are making a grand entrance or a grand escape or even just a grand crime. They are wonderful to deploy, especially against those foes who are allergic to their venom. Yes, venom. Even in the common honeybee, there is a repository in their bottom of bee venom. Yes, it is not just honey, it is a tool.
Everybody knows bees have honey in their butts. And the top #1 tweet on the entire internet tuba blogosphere from Kermit the Frog. Kermit _the_frog at Itach Danielle. I don't know. Fuck. Wow, this one has a little bit of a like black pyre flair in it. Question: Would Krillin and 18 adopt him for their daughter Marin? John?
Well, I can't speak for Marin, but I know that I would very much like to adopt him. You see, I've been looking for a protege to teach in the ways of criming.
Criming a river. Dave Rebuttal.
Yes. Mr. Monocle and I are always adopting things, styles, trends, children, puppies. We have a rescue iguana. Our home is open for love.
Not the only thing open for love. This has been your local interview edition of
Well, that was very uncomfortable.
There was something there that wasn't there before.
Hashtag bottom repository.
I love how you followed up with like the science fact. Oh, it's not just honey.
All right. Now that we have addressed Twitter,
all of it,
the entirety of Twitter.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Let's move it right along.
Oh, hey, we should do that.
What have you been up to? To what have you been? Not much for me. Any of you guys?
Rain, my fiance, she just got a job with the state.
Woo!
Nice.
And so we have been trying to figure out how to fit that extra 8 hours of commitment that she has per day into our lives.
This is a good time to start figuring that out after she's got the job.
Yeah. So, no, it's been pretty all right so far. She
glowing reviews.
Yeah. Well, no, like it's nice. We can carpool in, and what's really cool is unlike most other places at the state, she walked in, and on her very first day, they gave her a parking pass.
Nice.
For one of the state garages.
What black magic is that?
I don't know.
How much does that go for?
$65 a month.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Relative
and it's
to
pre-tax.
Some of the others. Yeah, if she,
yeah.
Oh, and you get Flex Select.
Right. And the garage is directly in between her work and my work. We work only like 4 blocks away from each other.
Are you on the Truman Show?
I think I must be.
Counter question. Is the Truman Show on you?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, gainful employment.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I have something cool. I think. I recently started down the path to becoming a motorcycle instructor.
Right.
So this last weekend, I finished the first course. You technically have to take we call it the beginner course. It's like the motorcycle certification training within a year of becoming an instructor. I took it the first time over a year ago, so that didn't count. I had to take it again, which was awesome. And then I have 2 or 3 more classes to take. But that's a very definitive path that's happening. I'm going to teach people to ride motorcycles. How's that work with your back? Well, usually my back heals up.
Yeah.
I'm not like permanently like hunched over going, back in my day, we didn't have VR. But once I heal up, it's going to be awesome. Teach people to ride, do some sweet leans. Brr.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, wait until Cody gets certified.
It'll be a couple months.
Then learn from him and make him ponder potential conflicts of interest.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, let's move it right along to
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go Fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of 2 kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw 1 card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, draw the cards.
Okie dokie.
When did we get my ex on the show?
We will do cosmic impersonations. Cosmic impersonations.
Cosmic's a good one.
So,
Yeah.
I started dating a new planet.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which
Saturn.
one? Saturn?
Started.
With the ring?
Yeah.
Oh, dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous. There's expectations there.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like, if Saturn's ever like, hey, let's make it serious, I put a ring on. I guess you already got him. I don't need to put a ring on. You already got it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. I like what you did just then with the serious. That was funny. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes our orbits aren't quite in line. And, a little ways away. And every time she catches up, I'm like, hey there, Saturn. How you doing? And Saturn's like, what were you looking at when I got here? And I said, Uranus. And I leave it ambiguous.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Doing the rounds. It's
Good orbit joke.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Angular momentum and all that.
Yeah. Well, every once in a while me and Venus switch it up,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, it just gets to be a drag, having to go around so fast all the time. You get to take your time a little bit. I'm right there by the sun. I gotta spin around. So it's not every once in a while Venus, does me a solid. We switch up orbits and
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a good thing we got going.
Does anyone know that's happening yet?
I don't know. There's some guy with a glass tube. I think he might be close to figuring it out.
Okay, yeah, that would be really interesting.
Oh, hey guys. Oh, sorry, I had to come from way out there.
Hey, what's up, Pluto?
Yeah. So it's just I'm really glad you guys are letting me hang out with you again.
You can be around. I mean, we're not going to stop you being around.
Okay, that's good. I appreciate that. It's just we're all buddies. We're all in the same neighborhood. We all
relatively speaking. I mean, none of us are orc people.
What, none of us are what?
Orc cloud people.
No, yeah,
that's way out there.
Yeah, no. That's just, it's not, we should be united and not divided.
Right.
I'm not that far.
No, yeah, I agree.
We're all the same. We're all the same. Us,
well, we want to definitely, make you feel welcome. Yeah.
All right.
So
we're like brothers.
Yeah, I got a friend, I think he's considered like a really large asteroid. He's about your size. You ever want to hang out?
If that would be cool. I would maybe like to hang out with him on a separate non us occasion, because like this is our thing. we're all in this together.
Well, you know, it's just,
Mercury and I, we like to chat. We're not usually, in calling range. So
I know. That's what I figured. Sometimes I'll do my thing, but we'll still be part of a team. I'll be like, oh, I'm out here, but we're a team. And then I'll be like, I'm back. We're still a team. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, the solar system takes all kinds, planets like
us.
Well, like, me and Neptune here.
Every once in a while, me and Pluto here, we exchange orbits a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I'm
Really?
basically one of us. You guys, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I always thought of like Mercury as being the smallest planet.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really a planet?
Yeah.
Can something that close to the sun be?
But you're smaller than him, so.
But I'm faster. I'm more well traveled.
I don't even know if that's the case.
I don't think it is either. Anyway, I'm gonna leave for like another 40 years.
Bye.
Catch you
Okay,
guys
see you later.
Bye, fellow planets.
God, that guy's weird.
He's the weirdest,
Yeah. I mean, is he up to date with his dues?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I think we gotta. I mean, I know we offered to take him on a trial basis, but I think time has come.
Yeah.
Pluto's not a planet no more.
Never was.
Damn harsh.
Harsh and the mellow.
Where's the word cloud again?
Way the fuck out there.
Past Pluto?
Way past Pluto.
Okay.
Like from the sun to Pluto, go like that distance again, like dozens of times that distance. Like it's way the hell out there.
Is that the one that's like alcohol and smells like raspberry or something?
The one?
Is that the one I saw on Reddit? That is alcohol and
The
smells
Oort
like raspberry?
cloud? That's like just it's like a veil of ice. That's like where most comets we think come from.
What is Oort?
OORT, named after the guy who discovered it.
Oh, that's less exciting.
I think he was like Norwegian or something like that.
Kyle Oort. Weird name. Yes. Yes. It is.
All right, let's do another one.
Let's.
How about attractive lingerie?
It's a little on the
Who
nose.
put this list together?
Who wears lingerie on their nose?
You don't?
So I thought maybe you guys would be interested in my new line of panties that I'm selling, and you guys have the distribution. I think that we could have a nice partnership here.
Yeah, maybe. So what do you got for us?
Well, a big thing about lingerie, and specifically panties, is that often they rely on the elastic to hold together, and to be worn in a comfortable way. But that wears out over time, and then you end up with loose panties.
Right. It's
which is no one's friend.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, that's part of the whole planned obsolescence of the garment.
Yeah. Well, basically what I'm thinking is we build into the cost a buffer to account for the not planned obsolescence. And we go with a quality product that just is attracted to your skin.
Oh my. So like it's sticky?
It's not exactly. It's sticky, like in a sort of electrostatic kind of a way, but without the discomfort.
Okay.
Or the chafing.
All right. So they can still touch a doorknob and it won't.
Oh
shock
yeah.
them. Okay.
Yeah, they can touch knobs all they want.
All righty. Cool. Well, I like this. What kind of demographic are you thinking of?
I was thinking about ladies in their sort of late 20s.
All right.
Maybe as a way to like the entry market right there. And then basically anyone and everyone, men too, we can make male panties.
True. Yeah. That's untapped market. Probably some real good market share there.
Yeah. I think that once we show how good it is, people are not going to be able to resist. It'll be attractive to them too.
Right. Yeah. All right.
In another sense.
Yeah. Okay, so how does this tech work exactly?
Well, basically, what we do is we use a fill. It's hold on. Let me look up my talking points. So basically, we take a dermophilic molecule and we coat the inside of the panty.
Okay.
Does not leave a residue. No smell. No itchy sensation. Just attraction.
So what kind of price point are you looking at for this? Kind of, middle high market, I'm thinking?
I'm thinking $75 per panty.
Per panty. Okay. And when you say per panty, are you referring to a full set of panties would be $150, or are you saying a pair of panties would be $75?
One panty, aka a pair of panty, $75.
All right.
Doctor, we have some problems
Oh,
with the test panties.
Can you okay, it's already ruined. Go ahead.
So some of the test group using the new Adhero panties, unable to remove them for normal everyday functions.
Okay, but why did they want them off?
For normal everyday functions.
Are you saying they pissed themselves?
No, I did not say that.
That would be ridiculous.
Yes.
We're not testing these on children.
Doctor, no, that is not. I did that thing that you said. I did not say it. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I'm confused.
They're piss panties now.
Don't they have any control?
It's been hours. They are non-removable at this point.
Yeah, you wear them. They last the whole day long. That's the whole selling point.
Right. The problem is they're not removable at all throughout the day.
Yeah. Put them on in the morning, take them off at night. Why would anyone ever want to take their panties off otherwise? I don't understand.
Our research teams literally could not find any other reason. So this is a huge shock to all of us.
I must say so. I'm sorry, sir. This is a shock to me. I'm upset that this has happened and you have witnessed it. I'm sure that you understand. Most people don't ever take their panties off during the day.
None of them.
No panty I guess we have some weird test subjects. So
these panties, can you cut holes in them?
That's brilliant. I need to go see a doctor and a mechanical engineer. I'll be right back.
I'll take 50,000.
Okay.
I do approve that you took that in a different direction than the obvious use of the adjective attractive. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Thank you. Well, that's about all the time we have for that. So we are going to take a quick break.
Can we?
But we'll be right back.
Oh.
Right after this.
Right after what?
Hey there, friendos. You're probably having a doozy of a time listening to this latest podcast. And you may be thinking to yourself, how can I get involved in this hilarious experience? Well, I'll tell you. First off, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact for listener-suggested scenes and questiones. But you better believe that there's way more than that. You can email us at timewastepod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter @timewastepod. You can even hit us up on Facebook at, you guessed it, facebook.com/timewastepod. You can even call the hotline. That's right, you can call us directly and leave us voice messages at area code 916-235-3337. Once again, 916-235-3337. There you go. Now, you too can reach out and make yourself a part of podcast history with me, Dave, John, and whatever amazing and hilarious guests we may have on at any given time. Thanks very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Welcome back.
That was refreshing and delightful.
Like a good Cheerio should.
Nope. Ouch. Nope.
Ouch, nope. Hashtag ouch.
Hash brown out.
Oup.
It was ouch and nope, but I compressed it.
You did.
Could save time disagreeing and expressing agony.
All right. It is now time for us to move on to
Door number 2.
door number 2.
Right?
We have already done door number 1, door 0, door A, door B.
Can we get to the non-integer doors?
Aw,
Did I showbiz you? I'm so sorry.
that's adorable.
Oh, ooh, that was close.
Here we go.
Well, every other week on the podcast, I choose an improv game and we try to play it. And this week's improv game is Letters Home.
Yay!
2
I forgot
or
about this
more
one.
players. Players take turns writing letters home from some remote location, summer camp, prison, battlefield, etc. Each letter should attempt to build on characters and events in other letters.
Nice.
I have a feeling I make the joke every time of, aren't those the same thing? And I was like, I really restrained myself from not making that joke this time.
No.
Because I feel like that's a joke I would make.
Instead, you explained how you didn't make that joke, so we could still hear you say it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Did you like that?
No.
Oh,
No, I did not.
that's fair. Should we get a location from our...
Yes, please, from our
That's cool.
patrons on Discord. Can you please give us a destination from whence we write these letters? Okay, now we've let it gone on too long, so now we have to choose, and that sucks.
We have the DMV, garbage dump under the ocean, boxing ring,
Garbage dump. I like garbage dump, I think.
Yeah, let's do that.
zip. That's indelibly associated with garbage dumps in my mind now.
Oh, really? I thought that was a sewer.
No, because the alligators
No,
came
it's
from the sewer.
Trash man.
They were working as trashmen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Get your lore straight.
Apparently.
Well, Ma, just thought I would write while I still have the chance. Working here at the trash dump, while financially rewarding, has had its challenges vis-a-vis my mental health. But in the end, I know I'm doing honest work, and if we do enough dumping on Mars, then one of these days we'll be able to live here. Of course, by now, it goes without saying that we've totally evolved and adapted to living in a trash heap on Earth and cannot survive away from it. Oh, God, what have we done? Anyway, saw the game. Yours truly, Frederick.
Letter 47 to my handler. It has now been 50 days since I set out to observe the personnel here on Mars at the trash dump, and I think they've almost begun to accept me as one of their own. See, I wear the uniform, I move the refuse with my hands, gloved though they are, and I move it from one place to another place. But something still seems to be missing. Some vital bit of trust. I'm thinking about taking up swearing. I'll report back in my next letter.
Hey, Timmy. It's your dad. We're out here building mountains of garbage for us to live on. I know it sounds exciting, but it's really a lot of work. I've got lots of friends that I work with, like Frederick and Quiet British Man, whose name I remember. We're all really good friends. Quiet British Man is helping me build the coffee ground forest. There's a lot of things that are going to grow there, and someday when you come up to visit Mars, there will be actual trees. Lots of dead bodies, too, because those need to fertilize the trees, but lots of trees in the coffee ground forest. I think later today, we're going to stomp on a bunch of eggshells to make compost for more bodies. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Fancy British man made a swear, and he's in a lot of trouble. Your dad.
Well, hey there, Ma. I just wanted to write. I couldn't let this day go without sharing the joy that is eggshell crunching. And, it's the most fun. I always look forward to Thursdays. It's just the week here is a little bit longer. And I've made a new, what I will consider for the time being, acquaintance. He's this trash guy who, I don't know, his skin's kind of loose and floppy. Don't quite know what sort of infliction he has, but, I was raised not to judge. So I do try my best to keep the staring to a minimum. Although he did drop a word the other day that really just, I don't know, made me wonder if friend was on the horizon. We'll see. I noticed a weird lump on the pipeline the other day. And I reported it to the supervisor, and he said that is within tolerances, so it's nothing to worry about. I did point out that it is a crucial line. That is the carbon monoxide that we rely on to live. And he said, not to worry. There'll be plenty more where that came from. And he pointed to a big tank where it was coming from. And I said, well, that is a mighty big tank. So I accept your premise and therefore shall no longer be concerned for my life or future. After all, it is Thursday and there's so much to look forward to.
Letter 74 to my handler. I have finally been released from the rudimentary prison system that they have here on Mars at the dump. It turns out that although I reaped tremendous social capital for my use of that swear word, it also was against company regulations, and so I was forced to serve the last 30 days in prison, as I'm sure my interstitial letters explained to you several times. So now I am back on the job. We have begun killing people again to fertilize the soil in order to grow something called trees in the coffee grounds. The coffee grounds, they are the byproduct of the wonderful drink that they make using boiled water, and they take these beans and they burn them. They burn them, and then they crush them and boil what's left in water and drink it. It's wonderfully barbaric. I highly recommend it. When the rest of the invasion force arrives and you with it, I highly recommend having taste. We'll report back at the usual interval.
Hey, Timmy. I know it's been a while since I've written you a letter, but things have been very busy. Remember how we always told you to follow the rules or you'd get in a lot of trouble? A lot of people around here have been breaking the rules and getting into trouble, and that's why we have a lot of bodies. There are lots of fertilizing things to do, and I know that you're not going to be one of the bodies that we fertilize with, so that makes me happy. Quiet British guy went to his room for a while because of his bad word, but now he has new friends on the range. One of the friends, I think I've told you about Fritz, or Frederick. I can't remember his name. He thinks we breathe carbon monoxide, and that concerns me. I need to give a basic science lesson to my workers so we don't get in trouble. Sometimes pipes explode, and that's bad, but remember, your dad's a manager, and he's above reproach and can't get in trouble. So I think tomorrow we're going to go out and just dig some holes and have some fun with the crew and just see where the day takes us. Stay in your room, Timmy. It's dangerous outside. Your dad.
Hey, Ma. God, you remember the elation that Thursday brought me? how could it have possibly been topped? But my old friend, Mr. Lucy Skin, came back out of his hiding, and our supervisor's taking us on a dig day. Hot damn. How can it get any better? Don't have to worry about carbon monoxide. Don't have to worry about all the bodies that the fertilizer folks have been running around with lately. And I think I'm in line for a possible promotion. Between you and me, I can't wait. There's one thing, however, I have been noticing extra stars lately, and they've been moving all around in a crazy way that I can't quite remember ever seeing before. Not sure if you've heard anything about that, but maybe if you know any old people who know stories about such things, maybe there's some wisdom in there for me. Always respect your stories, Mom. And, well, one last little bombshell. Started writing a book, Ma. Just like you always wanted. All right. I got to go talk to Mr. Lucy Skin now. Important things are afoot. Love, Frederick.
That was it.
Letter number 81 to my handler. The leader of our little platoon has elected to take us out on an excursion into the Martian countryside to dig some holes. Now, this normally would be a lovely day out, but it's a fairly plain pretext for executing both of us on the team, myself and my new friend Frederick, who has, by the way, bestowed upon me what I believe they refer to as nicknames. I don't know why they call them after someone named Nicholas, but he has taken to calling me Lucy Skinman. And it's, I must say, although I am here to provide reconnaissance, to aid in the eventual invasion and extermination of their species, I cannot help but feel a warm sense of camaraderie every time he uses the word for me. It's very different from how we do things on our planet, and I wonder if perhaps we should look into implementing some sort of a procedure by which, perhaps if someone fills out the correct sequence of forms when applying for friendship with another of our beings, we could assign things like that nickname. Anyway, just some pipe dreams. Anyway, we're going to go out into the Martian countryside, and the manager is going to try to kill us, but I have decided that I am going to kill him instead. I feel that will be the easiest course of action, and survival of the fittest and all that, and we'll just go back and say he tripped. I think Frederick mentioned that happening to his last CO, and so we're going to just go ahead and try it again. So I'll report back with what we find out.
Hello, Timmy. This is your human father, the human. I am writing this letter to you, my human offspring son, as humans do. I hope you read these words with your eyeballs, because photons enter them, and that is what makes you see. Please continue to consume nutrients and extract the valuable juices within them, so that you may grow up and be a big, tall human that no one will eat on Mars. Your father, writing with all 5 digits, one of them opposable, Father Human.
Hey, Ma. Holy hell. I thought eggshell stomping was fun. I thought a dig day was the best. God damn. Heck, it don't get no better than what we had today. Holy Hey, I had a scheme. I was in on a scheme. We had me and Lucy Skin. We were all like on a team together, and we were like had a scheme, and we executed the plan exactly. Only thing was, part of the plan was using some slightly unpredictable creatures that live out in the marshes, and they didn't quite go to plan, so it wasn't a complete success. But God, it's the thought that counts, Ma. You always say that. It is the thought that counts, and we sure enjoyed that, thinking about it before it went wrong. But it was fun, and there certainly were casualties. That cannot be denied. There was an extra force involved that I didn't know ahead of time about, but they did seem to try to help with killing people, a lot of them. But in the end, it's hard writing a book. So I'll keep trying. Just been a bit exciting, And I'm not sure where home is anymore on account of the explosions. So, love you. Floating in space. Whatever my name was.
Letter 99 to my handler. The invasion went off without a hitch. We had to move the timeline up a little bit. But everything's gone very well. The planet is a little bit more destroyed than originally planned for, but it's gone, other than that, just swimmingly. We've killed all of the human-type things, except for the ground commander did say that I would be allowed to keep Frederick floating in a little space bubble as sort of a pet. And so I'm very happy with that. I haven't 100% clued him in on things. He can't see outside the space bubble. He thinks that the entire planet was destroyed, poor thing. So we're going to just slowly indoctrinate him to the way of things. And, I really do think that we should, pick up this nickname thing, because it really does just give one a very nice warm feeling. And I know we're reptilian, but it's still nice, and we need all the warmth we can get, don't we, as cold-blooded creatures that we are. So I'm enclosing a proposal for sort of a system. It's highly quantitative, which I know that your superiors will enjoy. There are forms and bureaucracy, so if you could just pass that along, I'd very much appreciate it. I don't need to remind you that I was rather sticking my neck out for all this down here, and things worked out quite well. So I think perhaps in lieu of a promotion, you could send that up the pike. Anyway, I will end this. I believe this should be the final report with all my best and yes, as the humans do, love Agent 974.B25.
Hi, Timmy. It's your human father again. Please go tell all your human friends that Mars is fun, and they should go there, but guns aren't allowed, because guns are not fun. So all squishy humans go to Mars, where they will have a good time with their still alive human friends. P.S. They have all of their flesh.
All right.
There we go.
Letters home. Not all to the same home.
No, that's very true.
Yes.
I like that. That was good.
Yeah.
You never gave yourself a name, right? I didn't.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking that he was an alien until Dave mentioned the loose skin.
Well, you said you were wearing a disguise to fit in with us, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking like, oh, yeah, it's I'm wearing their same uniform. And then you said the loose skin, and I was like, That is better. That is better if he's an alien.
Did we have like successional improv elements that were accepted and acted upon?
What?
Holy shit.
No, surely not.
Surely. I need to go back and deny everything Dave says real quick. Hold on. I need to say, hi, Timmy. This guy is a liar. Everything he says is false.
I don't know.
Anyway, here's what I said.
He's always been truthful to me.
Timmy?
Oh.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? There is but one more thing
But
for us to do.
But is a good funny word.
It's a very good word.
Yeah.
And it goes like this. Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
If you light one more torch with that hairpiece, I'm going to shove it so far down your gullet that they're going to find it out in Australia where none of those kangaroos are going to be able to save you from the guillotine. I'm going to throw your goddamn turtle in because he is an insurrectionist and he voted against the McCarthy Act of 4476 BC, which not only decided that all kangaroo quill ink had to be made of the blood of Spanish peasants, but it didn't allow them to construct their adobe mud huts with any of the USB ports that they wanted to have in there. I tried to tell him, you can't update that patch yet. None of these astronauts' life support has been upgraded to 4.37. And he said, I don't give two sides of a rat monkey tail. We're going to push this thing through before any of those screws come undone. I decided to punch him as hard as I could. Not only did his spine rupture my spleen, it felt like he was full of jello.
That's right, Your Honor. I decided to punch him as hard as I could.
Oh.
All right. Well, with that out of the way,
No teeth again. Haha. Victory.
I would like to say thanks for listening. We've reached the end here.
Go ahead and say it.
We've reached the end here.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, good job.
We've reached the end here.
Thank God.
Thank you for listening. We've reached the end here. We've reached the end here.
It's like when you
Thank
walk
you
into
for
a
listening.
cult and they just have a speaker
We've
playing
reached
words.
the end here.
Yeah.
Salutations. Peace be upon you.
And your face.
Enjoy. Eat a butt. All right. If there's anything about this that you liked in particular, then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote to let us know about it. Because at the end of the year, we will take all of those submissions and make you vote on them again.
Do it.
Rank style.
How many times have you gotten a vote on the same thing twice? You're welcome.
Usually that's frowned upon.
Unless, nope. Hey, Dave, anything else?
Usually that's frowned upon.
Yep.
And if there was anything you really disliked about the episode, like if there was anything that you heard that made you want to spend the next 40 years of your life developing a time machine just so you could go back in time and kill all three of us when we were babies,
Please do.
you can tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That's my personal Twitter, and I never check it. I think the last time I logged in was like maybe 6 months ago.
I don't think John knows what Twitter is anymore.
No.
No, I think there's a blue animal of some kind. Badger, maybe?
A blue badger?
Blue badger?
Does not give a fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So go ahead and do that.
Cool. And until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And we wasted all of the time. That is strange. That is a bizarre conglomerate of Cody being silly and also being in pain.
With, like, not enough alcohol to dull the pain? That'll be next episode.
Okay, boy howdy is dead. All right. Bon voyage.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com. And there, we have all the answers.
Carry on. I'm good. I'm good.
Did we lose part of the recording?
Yes, I bounced my face off the keyboard, and so it was about a word and a half.
Okay.
So, hey, Discord listeners, you got that firsthand. Ow. I'm good. I just need more alcohol, and I can't take these muscle relaxants yet because they'll knock me out. So, let's move right along.
It's fun for everyone.
This is good. All right.
Super.
Yeah, don't self-sabotage yourself before you've even gotten there.
Yeah, joke's on you. I started doing that years ago.
I started when I was born.
Oh.
Ooh.
But, I didn't have as good judgment back then. I was only a couple years old. So.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
Wow, wasn't that show we both just listened to good? Hi, I'm Seth of the Jack Jackson Podcast. Let me tell you about another casted pod you may enjoy. Jack Jackson Noir. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of the titular detective along with other recurring characters. His assistant Kitty, Victor 6-year-old, the villainous Rube Goldberg, roving packs of feral lumberjacks, secret cults and their bendy, twisty daggers, a landlord, Canadians, and a variety of many others. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, most wrong. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia. So grab your whiskey, light up a Spuds brand doctor-approved cigarette, and get ready for another crime-busting episode of Jack Jackson Noir, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.